I think the name of this painting is as important as the painting itself, because it's called price tags. Because the soldier is holding dog tags, and the painting itself depicts a soldier who can be any soldier, mourning the loss of a friend, and he's holding the dog tags of the lost soldier. And as I started painting this, it became apparent to me it was sort of like when you go to a store and you see the tags hanging off something you are buying, and those tags hung around our neck, and that was our price tag. We paid a price, and each one of us did that. The painting you're looking at here is it's of a soldier in Hue. He's leaned up against a wall in Hue, and it was a lot of terror. It was a constant fear, and it's pretty much written on his face in this painting. The guy to his back is pretty much covering his back, but you could see the tension on his face as well. But he looks pretty worn out. Childhood lost. For many of us, when we went to Vietnam as new recruits, the FNGs, we saw this look on the soldiers who were coming back that we were replacing. And they all looked very, very old, even though many, many were very, very young, 19, 20, 21 years old. But they looked much, much older. So for the next many, many years, as we looked at ourselves in the mirror and we shave in the morning, we would see that look coming back at us. And that look, even though it wasn't necessarily on our outward face, it lived in the mind behind. The next painting here was, it's like, again, it's that 1,000-yard stare look, and the guy's he's dirty, he's grimy, you can just see you can almost feel the heat. He's just tired and worn out, and half of a beard, and you can see the sweat on his forehead, and some of it, his hair dried to the head or whatever, but he's just coming back from the bush. This is actually of a doctor. There's a chopper coming in, and you can see the light. They're all looking up at the chopper coming in. And again, when you look at these, at least for me, yes, you're looking up at a chopper, but it gives you kind of a religious type of thing, feeling. It's almost like you're looking for some help and some guidance and some sanity, even though in war there is none. Next painting was given to a friend of mine who he was a dog soldier. He was wounded and evacuated from Vietnam. And this was done actually from a very, very dark, grainy photo that he had that was done in black and white. But it was the only picture he had of his dog. And when he was evacuated from Vietnam, he never found out what happened to his dog, which in the case of the dog handlers, they became just like roommates. It was like another human being to them. Several of my friends were dog handlers, and when they start talking about their dogs, their eyes today will get teary-eyed. This next picture, this involves like a new soldier coming into basically the city, and get to the bigger cities, and they'd had this little con set up that the new guys didn't know anything of, and a cute little girl would come up and start flirting with a soldier, and cute little thing, and she's just making him feel like something special, and holding his hand, and then the little boy comes up acting like he's looking for a donation from the kid, and puts his plate up, and while he holds the pan up for the guy to donate some money, he's reaching with the other hand into the guy's pocket to steal his wallet. Now, even if the soldier got wise to this and caught the little boy, at that time the young underage girl would start screaming that this old guy was trying to molest her. The guy just pretty much stops even thinking about the little boy who's just ripped him off, because he's more interested in his reputation. The painting you're looking at here is Lana Noon and her husband Byron and their little daughter Heather. They were at the airport, and this little child was one of the Operation Baby Lift children. And the unfortunate thing about this is that little Heather died about 3 weeks after the picture that I used. When Lana first saw this painting, she was up in front of a large audience giving a speech on Operation Baby Lift, and we made the presentation, and she totally lost. She broke down totally, started crying.